Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today let's talk about how to use Slack. Okay, how to use the word Slack. 作为留学生怎么可能不会用这个 word 呢？ Slack 什么意思呢？ Slack 作为形容词，它是指什么东西松了，它的反义词是 taut， 紧的，或者是tight， 就是松了。比如说 This is a slack rope. Slack rope 就是绳子松了，或者呢 a slack period 就是说 lack of activity， 意思就是 lack of activity 大家都很松散很萧条，没有那么多的事情正在 going on， lack of activity， 所以你可以说 The shop has some busy times and slack periods. The shop has some busy times and slack times. Busy time and slack time. Busy time and slack period. 就是很忙的时候，也有一些很萧条的时候，这是它的名词。还可以用就是最近比较什么都没有做，有点摆烂那个意思，就是什么都没有做。比如说经常学期末学生会给发邮件，就是说老师最近我真的是对自己要求没有什么，就是对自己要求不严格，导致很多课都逃课了。然后怎么说呢？学生会给我发邮件讲，就是 I apologize for the slack I have been having for the past few weeks. I want to apologize for the slack I have been having for the past few weeks. 就是我很抱歉，过去的几个礼拜，我很 slack， 就是什么都没有做。I want to apologize for the slack I have been having for the past few weeks. 还有一个用法呢，就是 pick up the slack 或 take up the slack. Pick up the slack 就是说收拾残局。比如说 the manager has to pick up the slack when employees do not do the work correctly. The manager has to pick up the slack when employees don't do the work correctly. 就是这个领导必须要是给那些收拾残局，因为他的员工没有把工作做好。或者说我真的是非常非常 stressed out， 因为我必须要收拾给我的同事擦屁股，就是他工作没做完，我必须帮他做。所以你可以说 I'm stressed out because I have to pick up the slack. I do all my work and the work of my coworker. I'm really stressed out lately because I have to pick up the slack doing all my work and the work of my coworker. 就是我必须要给我的同事擦屁股。就是 pick up the slack。Take up the slack 就是收拾残局的意思。Pick up the slack, take up the slack 这是它的名词。形容词呢就是 slack 就是松的，一个绳子松了，对吧？或者是很萧条 a slack period, a slack economy. The economy is really slack 就是 slack off 我们回头再讲。然后还有就是名词 pick up the slack 或者说I apologize for the slack I have been having for the past few days。下一个就是它的另外一个名词的用法，就是说 cut somebody some slack， 这个经常会听到，就是 Could you please cut me some slack? Could you please cut me some slack? 就是你快让我休息休息吧，快放我一马吧，快让我休息一下吧。Could you please cut me some slack? Cut me some slack, please. Cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. 或者说 The teacher decided to cut students some slack by not assigning so many homework assignments. Okay, so the teacher decided to cut students some slack by not giving them too much assignments. I decided to cut him some slack and not be so hard on him. So I decided to cut him some slack and not be so hard on him. 就是我决定放他一马了，或者是就是放他一马了，或者是不要对他要求太多了。Cut him some slack。让他松懈一下 ，not be so hard on him， 不要对他太苛刻 ，not be so hard on him。Cut somebody some slack， 这也是 slack 的一个名词用法。所以现在我们讲到了它的形容词，对吧？然后名词 slack 可以单独用 ，I want to have some slack， 或者是 give somebody a slack， 或者是 cut somebody some slack，pick up the slack，pick up the slack， 或者说是 take up some slack。对吧？然后接下来呢是它的一个动词用法，比如说 don't slack 或者 don't be slack 就是它的形容词，就是不要太松懈 ，don't be slack， 或者 don't slack，I can't slack， 我现在不能松懈 ，I can't slack， 我现在不能放松，这是它的一个动词用法 ，I can't slack， 就是 don't be slack 是形容词，或者 don't slack 都可以，都是一个不要松懈的意思。然后呢，还有一个 slack 就是它的动词，也是非常常用的一个短语，叫 slack off。经常大家后台有同学问我，就是说摆烂英文怎么说？就是摆烂就是 slack off。slack off 就是特别松懈，什么都不想做，躺在那里什么都不做 ，do nothing， waste somebody's time，waste your time， slack off。所以你可以说最近我一直在摆烂 ，I have been slacking off lately。I have been slacking off recently。I have been slacking off recently。就我最近一直在摆烂 ，I have been slacking off recently。Don't slack off， 就不要摆烂 ，Don't slack off。Don't be slack， 形容词 ，Don't slack，Don't slack off， 都是一个意思，就是不要摆烂。I've been slacking off lately。I have been slacking off recently。OK，slacking off 可以单独用，比如说现在可不是摆烂的时候呀，你可以说 Now is not the time to slack off from what you're doing。就 slack off 后面可以加 on， 比如说 I won't slack off 动词，对吧？ I won't slack off on the rules that I made。 我绝对不会在我的制定的规则上松懈的。I will not slack off I will not slack off on the rules. I will not slack off on the rules that I made for my kids. I will not slack off on the rules. Slack off on the rules. Slack off on something 就是在什么什么地方松懈，在什么什么事情上松懈。Slack off on the rules 就在这规则上松懈。I choose to not slack off on the rules， 就是在这个规则上我选择不要松懈。还有一个例子就是，比如说他在工作上经常偷懒，你可以说 She has a tendency to slack off at work。OK， 这就是今天想讲的 slack。In sum， 做一个总结。首先呢 ，slack 可以是个形容词，比如说什么松了，a slack rope， 或者说是萧条 ，a slack economy，a slack period， 萧条的时间，这是作为形容词。或者说是 don't be slack 也是可以形容词 ，don't be angry，don't be slack 就不要松懈下来，对吧？松懈下来。然后还有呢，就是它的名词。首先呢，可以是直接用 I'm having a slack。I apologize for the slack I have been having。就是 have a slack， 就是松懈了。或者呢是 pick up the slack，take up the slack。take up the slack， 收拾残局。take up the slack 就是直接用 period， 对不对？因为我的 coworker 都没有在工作 ，so I have to pick up the slack。还有一个就是 cut somebody some slack。 Could you please give me a little bit slack？ Could you please cut me some slack？ Give somebody some slack。 Cut somebody some slack。 Give somebody a little bit slack。 都是它的名词用法，就是快让我休息一会儿吧，就是快让我松懈一下吧。还有呢，它的动词用法有两个动词用法，就是don't slack，don't slack，I can't slack。或者说是还有一种用法就是 slack off。I've been slacking off recently。Don't slack off. It's not the time to slack off from what you're doing. It's not the time to slack off from what you're doing. Okay? Slack off on the rules. Slack off on something. Okay? And also slack off 还有摆烂的意思。摆烂 slack off。Slack off。Slack off。摆烂，比如说，I have been slacking off recently， 就是我最近一直在摆烂。Okay, hope you find today's video helpful, and any questions, comments down below, and let me know. See you next one. Bye.